Guys, welcome back to Beauty Casters, another episode of our rebooted season here. I've got mi prima, Cristal. Hi, prima.
No.
How was your week?
Crazy, but I made it through.
Good. Good. My week is, I'm always busy, but I made through too. So we talked last time, we left off with some sort of looming thought about ULTA, and you presented some deals, and it just so happened you're like a Nostradamus of beauty.
No, I'm not. I think it's just, for me, it's just, I don't know. I mean, I guess, yeah, because I've been in it. I'm just a beauty junkie.
Yeah.
Just a beauty junkie. But
It's
I mean,
useful.
I'm always learning. So I'm not, I'm still learning with even more stuff. But I mean,
Yeah,
21 Days of Beauty, Ulta has.
finally.
It happens every spring and it happens every fall. And so we were just talking about it, and I'm like, hey, because you're talking about I think the Shape Tape, how you just tried it out.
Yeah. And you know
Girl.
what? I was just thinking about, okay, I need to go get the full version now because I'm almost through my sample because I love that concealer. It's my new favorite concealer.
Girl, yes. So I was like, wait, because the sale I know is coming. They always do it in March and they always do it in September.
Mhm.
And so, but I was sad to see it. They've done it the last 2 years where they put the Shape Tape by Tarte.
Mhm.
And then this time, I think they only did, they have their face tape, which is the foundation to the concealer. So
you have to buy both?
No. But this is the face tape. It's like their version of the concealer because people love the concealer so much that they were like, okay, let's make a face tape instead of,
Yeah.
So that's the one that's on sale, and that's going to be on sale on April the 2nd. But yeah, these Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, every week there's something that goes on sale, and it's 50% off. And so it's on prestige items. So prestige items, usually they don't go on sale. And so this is the time to get them. So like the first week you have IT Cosmetics, the Confidence in a Cream, which is regularly like $50
Yeah.
or $40. Now it's going to be $24.50 on March 14th, which is a Sunday. And so is the Stila, the Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Liner. That back in the day used to be like the best, like, liner or whatever, liquid liner.
Yeah.
And it's going to be $11 versus the $22 regular price it always is.
Wow.
So, yeah, and it just goes on and on. Like, there's so many good things, but I mean, I think for me that I've already like done it for many years.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, okay, I don't really need that, like, one of the fan favorites the next day on March 15th is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. For somebody who's never tried Smashbox or, a high-end primer like that, that would be a perfect time for them to try it out because it's going to be $20 instead of $40. So,
interesting. I'm gonna have to go check my mail. I'm pretty sure I have the.
Yeah, it should be already in your mail. I just got it 2 days ago. 2 days ago is when I got it. So
Okay.
yeah, it should be out there. But yeah, they have a lot of good things. But I mean, for me, the things that I think that I'm most excited about are let's see. I want to try, for some reason, I've never tried the Pure Foundation, which is usually $36. Now it's going to be $18. So I'm going to pick it up on that day. I am going to restock on my Urban Decay Original Shadow Primer.
Mhm.
That one is going to be $12 instead of the $24.
Ooh.
And then what else am I going to get? I am going to get, they have also on March the 31st, they have the All-Nighter Primer for the face.
Ooh.
That one's kind of new. That came out like a few months ago.
And this is Too Faced still?
No, this is Urban Decay.
Urban Decay. Okay.
Yeah. That one's going to be $18. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh, the KKW lip liners, which I've known like a lot of people have been like, all about that.
Yeah.
So those are going to be $6 versus $12.
What? They're gonna be $6 for real? They're part of the sale?
Yep. Yep. And that's going to happen for that sale for those are going to be on April 1st. So Thursday, April 1st, the KW.
I hope it's not an April Fool's joke.
I know, right? You get there to the counter. They're like, just kidding.
Just kidding.
KJK. But yeah, that's a funny day to have put them on, huh?
I know.
And the next day, so I'm looking forward to getting some of those lip liners to try them out because, you know, her whole line is based on that like natural, neutral, nude, type of lipstick,
right.
lip. And so I really want to try that out. The other thing I want to try out, the Tarte Face Tape Foundation. I want to give it a try.
You do want to give it a try?
Yeah, see if it's, you know, just as good as the concealer.
You know, I have been on a foundation knack lately. I've been like, let me try this one. Let me try that one. I've tried Il Maquillage. Have you ever tried that one?
Yes, I did. I did a YouTube review on that.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
You like it?
It was good. Like I was surprised, just like in all the videos that I had seen, that it actually matched me perfectly. Like it was a perfect match for me. And so, but you know what? Now that I'm thinking, I was like, I need to use that more.
I'm looking at it now, and I'm like, I guess it matches because I'm wearing a maquillage right now.
Oh, yeah.
How do you pronounce it? Il Maquillage.
Yeah.
So at first,
I love it.
You like it? It's pretty luminous. Yeah, it's quick. You know what? The foundation brushes, the application is everything because I tried it on with like a cheapy brush. I'm not going to name the brand. I'll name it. Brand. It's Elf. I did it with the Elf, like the cheapy foundation brush because they're like what, $6, and I just noticed that, and not that it's cheapy because the other foundation brush that I used actually is cheap too, but it's it applied it really, really well and nice. But it does make a difference what tool you use because when I used it with the more widespread bristles, I didn't like the finish. I didn't like the way it came out.
Like the stippling, you know, like that.
Yeah.
What was it? That used to be a really big thing that.
The stipple brush from MAC.
The stipple brush from MAC. But it doesn't really give the I don't know.
Yeah.
The coverage.
Yeah. I feel like you need a closer bristles, like the one for.
Compact.
What is it called? Gosh, what am I thinking of? Real Techniques. I'm thinking of Real Techniques.
I
love
I have
that
some
brush.
of those. I love. Oh, I have to show you this one.
Okay.
Because I just started, and then now that you said Real Techniques, I was like, oh my God, let me show her this one.
Oh.
This is a really cute one. That I just a multitasking face brush from Real Tech. I really like.
That's from Real Techniques.
Yes, and so it's really compact, and so for foundation, and I love that I can also get right in here with my eye and just like really, and then guess it's so cute. It has the one.
Oh, look at that one! It's a baby.
It's the baby one, and I love this too to get like right underneath my eye.
Yeah,
girl, I was like,
I love that. Where did you get that?
$10 brush, ULTA.
ULTA, okay.
You know, ULTA, the $10 brush, and I really like it. I saw one of my favorite YouTubers, Emily Noel, my OG, like she's been on friggin' YouTube since it started.
Yeah.
And so she always has the best like drugstore, really any recommendation that she gives, I'm like, okay, let me try it out. So she had been using this for a long time, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give it a try. And I love when I put foundation on with this one.
That is so nice.
So this is a good one if you're ever thinking about that. But
that looks great for contour too.
It's a multitasking brush. It does everything. I love it. So, but yes.
So for those that are listening just in audio, you're not going to be able to see the brush that she's talking about. So it's a black and pink Real Techniques brush, and it's actually slanted at an angle, but it has the fullness of like a foundation brush, and it's got synthetic. Yes.
So that it gives you, like you said, we were talking about how the coverage, using a brush like this is going to give you more, payoff in your foundation. So
that's so good. I love that. I'm going to go look for that tomorrow. You know why? Because you have inspired me with the I was gonna say Sephora, the Ulta beauty buys. The
Yes.
found. I mean,
I'm telling you, you guys. You can even
sale.
look it up on online now. It should be available. That
I'll go
the
get my
sale that's
savings.
happening. So this is awesome. I always recommend, like, if you're wanting to try high end products and you don't want to buy them at the full price.
Yeah.
And it's not in your budget. This is the perfect time to really calculate your buys. So that's what I've been doing, mapping it out, because it is when they do it also in person in the store, but it's a first come first serve. So usually right when you walk in, they'll have that specific thing that's on sale right at the front. And so once it's gone, it's gone. You can try to get it online, but even online too, it all, it kind of goes fast because people, wait for this.
The sale, yeah.
The sale
it's like the Victoria's Secret semi-annual that they have like at the New Year's.
Exactly. So, or if you want, sometimes I always do like a midnight. I like set my alarm like, okay, midnight. If this is a product I really want, I'm going to go on at midnight at my time. And usually it'll already be available. So then I'll just order it online. And if I really feel like I want another one, because they do limit you. They don't allow you to take, I think the max, I think for each product is 2. So
really,
if I want more than that, like for instance, I forgot to mention, a lot of people love this, is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. Those are going to be half off. So
really,
those are going to be half off on what
you've
day?
got the tea all on Ulta. What else? What else can you tell us?
The last day, it's going to be on April 3rd. The Brow Wizzes are going to be $11.50. So,
and they have the is the Brow Wiz the one that was it you that was talking about it? The Anastasia one that you can use for that technique?
So yeah, that one used to be the smallest one. Then everybody started coming out with their own, L'Oreal, ColourPop.
Yeah.
Everybody started coming out with that small one like Anastasia. But then now there's an even smaller one, and that's the new launch by Huda Beauty, and it's called what is it called? Brow Bomb. Brow Bomb. Yeah, and so that one's even smaller. It's like the most tiniest little, almost like a needle size.
So
diameter.
I'm talking about the gel, the feather brows. You know how we were talking about the technique?
The brow freeze.
Yes. Yes. That's not the Brow Wiz then.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, this one's the actual, like the pencil.
Okay.
That you can use in conjunction with the brow freeze to help kind of pencil in a little bit more of that effect. But she's the guru of brows, so
yeah,
I know everybody's gonna want to get some of that. But Huda now is coming for her, I feel like, because she came out with that even smaller, like,
that microblading type of thing.
Exactly. She's following that trend, that microblading looking, brow. Well, tool to help you achieve that look.
Yes.
So I'm excited. I did order that already from Sephora.
You did? Oh, I can't wait for you to
try it out.
I want to see. I want to see what it looks like. And you need to test it like close to the camera, like how thin it is.
The little strokes that it makes. Yeah. So I'm excited. I did order that to see how that is going to perform, because that just launched like last week. So
yeah,
I already has it, and I was like, okay, let me snag that up along with the other. Remember, I was raving too about those the Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez, those liquid blushes.
Yes.
But we had talked about that, so I ordered another blush, a different, a little more powerful. It's like, I think it was like more like a berry color or strawberry color type of blush, and so I'm excited. I ordered it with that. So,
what blush are you wearing right now?
That one, the one from Rare Beauty. It's what is it?
I love the blend of it.
Where's it at? It is so beautiful, and they're so pigmented.
Gorgeous.
I'm like, Lord Jesus, you just need a little bit. So it's this one.
That's gonna last you like 3 years.
Yes, it's called Bliss, and it's like a like a peachy nude
It's beautiful on you.
Thank you. And the format is like, it is matte, but I love it. So I ordered another one of
what
these.
do you use to apply and blend it out?
So what I use for that, I actually just dotted it before I set everything. So when I was doing all my creams,
Yeah.
which that's another like tip is that you always want to do all your creams before you do any of your powders.
Yeah.
So I did that. And I just dotted it on first with the applicator because the applicator is it's pretty chunky, I would say. It's a doe foot, but it holds that product right in the center, but it's pretty big. So see how like wide it is?
Yes.
So I just did a little dot, boop, and
boop.
Then, like a little boop, boop. Because if not, the first time I think I did it, I was like, I got like all carried away.
Yeah.
And then I was like, whoa, I was like, this is way too much. But I used a beauty blender. To kind of
blot it out. Do you have like a dedicated beauty blender for like your cream blushes?
No, not really. But the one that I've been loving lately is the one by Elf. And it's when it came out. It's not the one in the regular line. It's the one that came out in their summer collection. It's like a peachy one. It's different than the one in the original line.
Really?
So I bought two when the launch happened for that because I loved it. First I bought one and then I was like, I love it so much. I want to get another one. So I got another one. And then I started seeing them at Marshall's. So now every time I see the set, I grab it because I think at Marshall's, it's like $4.99.
Yeah.
And when I originally bought them, they were $10, but it was for three beauty blenders. They're different sizes. So it came with the big one, a baby one, and the like another weirdly medium-sized one.
Mm-hmm.
That one's okay, but the other two, the baby one and the other one, I love.
You gave me some baby beauty blenders. The little small black beauty blenders.
Oh yeah, by the Beauty Blender brand, the actual.
Yeah, the actual brand.
Yeah. How do you like those?
They're different to use. I find that they're good for like the eye area because they're so tiny. You can really get into the little bitty nooks and crevices.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's why I like those. I like those for that. Like right up and underneath the eye area.
Yeah.
Those are the best for that.
Especially because a lot of people ask about my technique, but right here, I create my eyeliner, right? Because I told you, I'm a struggle bus when it comes to liquid. What is it called? Liquid eyeliner. I can't do it. I cannot do liquid liner. I don't know what it is. I have a complex about it. So I do eyeshadow. So all the eyeliner you see is all eyeshadow. And so what I do is I clean it up right here with my carving brush. And then, I have to get all of that. You know how like when you do your brows, you have to blend it out. So you use those little tiny beauty blenders. And you just like kiss the underneath, and then it just blends it out. So I love those.
I love that technique.
I can see now.
Yes. Speaking of that liner technique. And liquid liners. So I'm trying out this new liner, but it's a lash glue that's a liner.
What?
Oh, yeah. I don't know what to think about it just yet because I did have that problem. You've ever seen that meme whenever somebody's doing their like liner and they start off small and then all of a sudden it becomes like a big old black guy because you just can't get it right. It just becomes bigger and bigger.
Because you're just trying to like straighten out the shape and it just goes over and over. Yeah.
Yes. So that's kind of a little bit what happened today, but I was able to salvage it.
I like it. But, I like the thick liner on you.
I was like, well, this is not what I was going for, but okay. But I think it's working pretty well. It's this new one by Duo.
Really? By Duo?
Yep. It's called Line It, Lash It Eyeliner and Lash Adhesive in black. Okay?
That is super duper interesting. Okay, so I have a lot of questions.
Here's my nails. My nails are a little funky right now. I'm about to do them, so... But yes, it's okay. I do have two other ones that came out before this that I am absolutely in love with, and those are, I got them right here so that we can talk about these. It's the Kiss lash glue liners.
Ooh, okay. I'm today years old learning about lash glue liners. I didn't know that this was a thing.
This launched in the summer and I called it. I was like, oh my God, like this is going to be revolutionary because you don't have to like sit there and like wait for it to dry. You literally would put it on like your liner. So
Yeah.
it's a felt tip. This is the clear one, of
Oh,
course.
that's clear. Okay, so I have a question because I'm curious now. So when you put on your it comes in black too. So is it a sticky consistency? Like, do you have to wait a little bit until after you put on the liner, or do you put on your lashes straight? Like, put on the liner, put it on the lash.
Yep. Especially for the black one, because that one it's do one at a time. That's the drawback. You have to do one at a yes, because it starts you start to feel the tackiness. But the beauty of it is that I mean you put it on and then you just literally pop that lash on and it sticks like immediately. And I'm just like, wow. It changed the game for me. And so like sometimes on days, when I don't necessarily want to wear makeup, but I might want to wear some lashes to give myself a little, zhuzh.
A little zhuzh.
I'll do this and it seconds, especially with the clear one. Now I did find with the clear one, if I was to use like a little bit of makeup or something on my eye, it doesn't appear as well. It has to be on bare skin. The black one, you don't. Like I can have a whole like eyeshadow look and it'll still stick. It's like super like sticky. But this one, it doesn't work like that. I noticed when I did have shadow and I tried to use the clear one, it wouldn't grab as well. Like within 2 hours, it was like coming off. But when I don't have anything, bare skin, just want to do the lashes and I do this, it sticks on really well. And it will last, a good 7 to 8 hours before it starts to kind of feel a little bit like it's coming up at the inner corner. But these, I rave. Like I love these.
Wow.
So especially like if you don't like, you just want to have them for touch-ups. Like, sometimes, whatever happens.
What? That is so true.
Like touch it up. That. It's awesome. I mean, I keep these in my purse. I have a whole bunch of them, but when they did launch in the summer, it was like everybody was sleeping on it. And I was like, oh my God, like I did like this whole Instagram live thing.
I didn't even know.
And then after that, after like summer, like now going into like, I think it was in August, September, they were sold out. You could just get them anywhere. Wow. But now, thankfully, if you're listening, they're good. You can find them anywhere, like Walmart now, ULTA has them. And everyone has them now, so you don't have to worry. But there was a second there that I was like, okay, I wanted to buy more backups just in case, and I couldn't find them anywhere. But now I do. I see them all the time. So
you said Duo. What were the other brand? What's that other brand you had up?
Kiss.
Yes. Oh, the real main like lash glue brands in any drugstore.
Yep.
Dang, what kind of convention did they attend? And they were like, okay, guys, this year we're going to come out with lash glue liners.
Yes. No, but this one, I don't know. I'm still on the fence. I'm, still trying this one out.
So you have Duo on right now.
Yes, but it got crazy. Like I said, like it just got a little too out of hand for me. I was like, oh man. I was like, at that point, I was like, dang it. I was like, I knew I shouldn't have tried to be so bold today and try a new like product. And especially at that, a liquid product, because I hadn't been doing liner. I haven't done really liner the whole, like in a week and a half. So I was like, okay. But yeah, you should.
It looks good though. I like the depth of black. I am.
Thank you.
But like I said, for me, I am. It's like my kryptonite. That's my beauty kryptonite is liquid liner. I can't do it. I'm kryptonitophobic. I mean, I'm liquid liner phobic. Kryptonite. Liquid liner phobic. I can't do it. I'm scared. I like shut down. I faint.
No. I did. I almost did too. I was like, man, I did all this eyeshadow work and then I done messed it up with this dang liner. And so I was about to, I was like, but no.
Good.
Thank you. I saved it. I think I saved it, but no, it's not to my exact liking, but I mean, hey, it's working. It's still there. I mean, they're not coming off. So, I mean, it's doing pretty good. So we'll keep testing that one out.
So,
But
so this is the first time that you try it.
this one, the dual one, yeah. But the
Okay.
Kiss ones, those are my ride or die. Those are awesome.
So so if with Kiss at least, how was the makeup removal of that liner?
Well,
Oi!
you do have to have something that's very with the white one, the
Yeah.
clear one, not so much, it's not as bad.
Mm-hmm.
But with the black liner,
Mm-hmm.
that one is a little bit tricky. You have to have a
Really?
good, like, nice oil-based makeup remover
Mm-hmm.
to take it off, or like a cleansing oil or something to truly get it out.
What are your
Because that one
favorites?
my favorites are, I mean, I know Clinique's been around for such a long time, but they
Yeah.
do have that purple, it's in a purple bottle.
Yes.
It's, you always like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody who knows like makeup cleaning, that's probably the first brand people got introduced to, like high-end brands or whatever for that. But it's the eye lip makeup remover, and it's like in that little purple bottle. That one it does so well for me, so I use that. And then I also use the Dermalogica cleansing oil. That's also amazing. And then also the cleansing balm from Clinique is amazing.
Cleansing
The cleansing balm is so awesome. It just melts away all the makeup like so easily.
Talk about what that is. It like a oil? Is it a cream? Like what is that?
The cleansing balm is a cream, but it turns into an oil. So I usually kind of scoop some up from the jar, and then I start working it into my hands, and it starts to become kind of an oil. And then I start like rubbing it onto my face to break down like the eye makeup and all the foundation. The foundation and the eye makeup just start to like literally come off. So I just do that. Then I put a little bit of warm water over and just keep kind of washing it off.
Just melts it.
All the makeup melts off. And then that's when I go in with my actual
cleanser,
face cleanser.
Okay, I need to write this down. What is this?
Girl, yes, it's amazing. And actually, do they have one? I think they might have one on sale. Last year, I got the Clinique one during that, or was it in March?
Cleansing balm.
September. Yeah. Oh, you know what? They do have a Dermalogica product. They have the special cleansing gel. That one's really good. I've had that before. And instead of the $40 price tag, it's going to be $19.50 on March the 28th. That one's really good. I do recommend that. If you
gel,
nice cleansing gel, that one's really good too.
See, the thing is with my skin, it's combination. It's normal to combination to dry. Like sometimes depending on the product, like my skin can get super duper dry. I feel like gels.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
That one didn't do so much. I'm more dry. I'm combination, but more on the dry side.
Yay.
Sometimes normal. It just depends, but
yeah.
I am more dry, and those tend to. That one wasn't so bad, but the balm.
That one sounds like a dream.
That was really amazing.
What brand were you talking about with the cleansing balm?
Clinique. The Clinique cleansing balm.
Writing it down. Writing down some notes.
Yes, girl. That one's really, really good. I really recommend it. And I mean, it's been tested for like ages. I mean, it's been around for years. So it's really good. So it doesn't have all like the parabens that most other brands have. So
yeah,
it's good. I like it. It's a tried and true tested brand. So
I just love the idea. I don't know why it's like I'm kind of fetishizing it. I'm like, I love the idea of makeup melting off with like oil,
Yes. And then so the Dermalogica also has the one that's like in a pump, and it's the cleansing oil. That one is amazing as well. It's a little more pricey, but that will literally last me almost a whole year. Because you just need a little bit of a little pump, half a pump of that. And it's like so like drenched in your hands, and you just kind of go in there to take off all the makeup. So, but I really, really love that one.
Okay, I need to try that.
I think those are my two favorite. Well, the Clinique regular one, eye and lip makeup remover, and then the balm from Clinique, and then the Dermalogica. Those are like my three like jams right there for cleansing makeup removal stuff. So
Wow. Okay, I
yeah.
learned a lot of new things here. I'm definitely going to go out and buy that cleansing balm tomorrow.
Yes,
I
that one's
know.
really good. And you need a little bit with that too. Like just scoop a little bit out and work it into your hands before you put it onto
Oh my
your face
gosh.
makeup.
I've been living like a werewolf out here with my skincare.
No, but see, no, but we've talked about this. The reason why, I mean, you have the best genes. Like, your
Thank you.
mom, yeah, Rosie, you
Oh,
said it before. She's like a vampire. She does
she
not age
is. My
at
mom
all.
is a
I'm like, this
vampire.
woman looks exactly the same. Like there's not one wrinkle on her
I'm
face.
very thankful.
Nothing. Nothing. And you are just like your mom.
Oh, thank
And
you.
I'm just like, how can you not do anything and you still look like
Yes.
flawless the way
Girl.
you do?
But you know what? I have been trying to get back into like I've been trying to get into skincare. I'm like, okay, Nat, like just try, yeah, your skin's good, but like try more.
Yes,
And
no, definitely.
it could
Yeah.
probably improve it that much more. I'm like, why not? Let me try it out. So I
Yeah.
have been trying, I've been investigating and trying to get into skincare
That's
because I'm
awesome.
like, you can't be living like a little cave woman anymore.
Yeah. No.
You gotta
But
try
you're
some stuff.
lucky. You're one of the lucky ones though, because you could probably
Aw.
get away with it for much, much longer. So not like me. Like I have to work at
Dude,
it.
whatever. Get out of here right now.
No,
Get
I
out.
seriously, I'm like, girl, that skincare. My husband sometimes he's like, do you have to do like all those steps? You kind of like take like 20 minutes because sometimes the kids or whatever like will be like, oh, movie night or something. I'm like, okay, let me go wash my face. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, mom's gonna take like 30 minutes taking, doing all her like a regimen.
Hey.
Like, but I'm like, hey, you guys, this face it takes
Yeah.
it takes a lot.
This
Okay.
is me time.
So, and that too, it's me time. Like that's the time I'm like, yes, self-care
Yeah.
must.
You can probably listen to a good podcast, throughout the entire
Exactly.
time. And
Exactly. It's all a mood,
yeah. That
Yeah.
sounds amazing. Yeah, you're inspiring me to go get more skincare and to try it out, especially this cleansing balm. I don't know why I've.
Well,
that just sounds
a
like
great
yeah.
way too. Another, like, I always tell people this, that they should get a BoxyCharm subscription. If it's not even just for the base box. If you just can get one thing and get the base box, it's $25 a month. But once you're a member with BoxyCharm, and it opens up this whole big old gate of this pop-up shop that they have, like once a month they open it up for a couple of days, and there you're able to buy products, like name brand products, because BoxyCharm, they do all brands, like
Yes.
high-end, even prestige items, Fenty, Too Faced, PTR, Peter Thomas Roth, like they do high-end stuff. And sometimes those high-end stuff, or Murad too, that's another brand that's really great for skincare. Sometimes in those pop-up shops that they do, girl, I've gotten some amazing skincare for like $10, $16.
Wow.
Like the last thing that I got, I'm trying to remember, was the Murad toner spray, like the hydrating toner spray.
Yeah.
That was $9. If you go on Sephora to go get it now, like it's $24 or $20 or even $38. Something ridiculous like that.
Wow.
I was just like, what?
That's a mortgage
$9?
payment.
Yeah, I was like, what? Like, yeah. So I've gotten some amazing skincare and amazing makeup products for 60 to 70% off. So that's another thing. If you want to save on, your skincare, or you want to try new things out and want to try out high-end products at a fraction of the cost, BoxyCharm is where it's at, like hands down. I think that's one of the best subscription services of all time, like compared to Ipsy, which they've already like upped their game to kind of match BoxyCharm, because before theirs used to be like a $10 subscription, and it was like a little baby samples.
Yeah.
With BoxyCharm, you can get at least 4, depending on what size of box you get. Like the base box is $25, The premium is 35, and then you have the luxe. That's I think 40 something. I can't remember exactly the pricing, but it's like that in tiers. And on some of them, like the luxe one, you can get up to 5 full size products.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, BoxyCharm, you might have to look into that too, because you can get some good stuff with that.
Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yes,
I learned a lot.
Get up.
Dang. Well,
We're all learning here. We're all learning.
for sure. I have some action items tomorrow because for sure I'm going to ULTA and looking for the bomb. I'm running out of my Tarte. What is it? The lash glue, the Tarte lash glue. Love that lash
that's
glue.
the only one that doesn't. Yeah.
It's the only one. So I'm only okay. It's funny. I'm down to one extra pack because I always keep packages because they are always sold out of that lash glue, and I'm like I need it because I can't wear my lashes if I don't have it. So I need it. And so tomorrow I'm gonna go see if they have more. And then what else? I need a little brush cleansing mat because I've okay. Let's actually talk about that. How do you cleanse your brushes? Because, okay, guys, I'm ghetto. Okay. I'm ghetto, dude. I don't know any better. So you tell me, bro. Look, Prima, you're probably gonna school me, but this is what I do. Okay, listen.
Oh my God.
Listen up. Look, no shame. Okay, I'm gonna tell you.
Cringe, huh? Okay, tell me.
I take Head and Shoulders combination shampoo and conditioner on my hand.
No, please tell me you don't do that. Are you serious?
I do. It's shampoo and conditioner all at once.
Oh my God, Prima, what are you doing to your brushes, dude? Oh my God, that's crazy. Well, that's like a lot of people when they use baby shampoo. I'm like,
dude, what am I
doing anything to
is that a crime? It's
yes, I think so. I'm gonna call the police, the makeup police.
Oh, don't call the police on me.
I'm gonna call the makeup police on you because that is bad.
Really? Okay, so let me finish and then you can tell me. You can rebuke me and tell me. So I all over my hands, and then I take my brushes and I go and I just lather them up in the pool of Head and Shoulders, and I wring them through the water.
Oh my God!
I wring them through the water, and then I squeeze them, get all the excess water out, and then I hang them on the side so that.
Oh my God!
Oh, am I ghetto?
Oh, girl, man. You are cray cray. You are cray cray.
Wait, I'm doing it wrong?
But you know, a lot of people probably do it like you.
Okay, you know what? You better learn us today.
Yes, you're going to learn today.
Oh my
okay.
God.
So first, you need a cleansing mat. So you can find any of those cleansing mats anywhere. Like I've seen them now. Like Walmart has them. Every brand now basically has them. Mm-hmm. But the one that I use because it's a really big mat is by Sigma. Sigma has this really, it kind of takes over your whole like sink. Mm-hmm. And it's pretty awesome, but it's big. But that's because I have so many brushes too. And when I do clients, like, you know, I wash all the brushes.
Do you have to order it?
Yeah. So, and that's the other thing. I had been wanting the big one. I had the baby mitt because they used to have a mitt. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, I had a mitt, and so I spent $40 on that mitt. Okay. And so then BoxyCharm I saw had the new version, which was the sink one, and it was half the price. I'm like, heck yeah. I'm like, let me get that right now, because I had went when it launched and I saw it and I was like, man, I want to get it. But I'm like, I don't want to spend like $50 on it because that's how much it was. I was like, heck no. So I'm like, I'll still keep with my little, what's it called, mitt, and then I ended up buying like a little elf one because elf has them too. It looks like a little bowl, and it's tiny. So I was like, I'll just stick with that. But when I saw that sale, I was like, heck yeah. I'm like, put it in my cart. I want it. It was like $18 or something like that. So I was like, okay. But so you have to have something like that that gives it texture. So when you wash it, unlike your hand, it doesn't really have anything to really like, take a lot of the stuff out. So it doesn't have those ridges and stuff to help it. But, and then there's different textures on those little cleansing balms that help like really break down the makeup for you. But along with that, I use the not Beauty So Clean. It's the Beauty Blender shampoo, the one for the beauty sponges, which is also meant for your brushes. That cleanses makeup brushes, especially foundation brushes, like nobody's business. Like it just, you put a little bit in there, or if you want to put it like in a little dish and dip a little bit of the soap and then just start going with it and, scrubbing with the little mitt.
Yeah.
Amazing. And then rinse it out. Always rinse it out from the bottom, never holding it straight up top.
Yes.
So, and then
even a Neanderthal like me would know not to do that.
Yes, don't put it under the sink with the ferrule up, because then that's going to mess up your brushes.
Dude.
Your beautiful brushes that you spend good money on. You don't want to mess them up, because then that water gets into the ferrule of the brush, loosens it up. So,
and let me say, like I've seen a brush before. So when I worked at Mac, that was my closing duty. We had to wash brushes before we left. Okay, and I'm probably gonna call Mac out because this is really nasty. But I probably learned my habit from Mac because they didn't buy us proper brush cleansing shampoo. They would give us dishwasher soap. They would give us shampoo. They would give us shampoo. Girl, there was not like and they might have changed their
ways.
Their ways. I don't know. But when I worked there, like it was like, here's some Head and Shoulders, here's some shampoo, like here's some dishwasher soap.
Probably learned from there. Yeah, no, like for us, even when I worked at ULTA, didn't provide stuff like that for us. They had just had like a cleansing spray, cleansing brush spray, but never like a deep clean. The deep clean would happen with like, regular dish soap. Yeah. But the problem with that is that a lot of the times when you use like, you have real, hair brushes. What I mean by real, like animal hair, whatever, sometimes it strips, and even synthetics, it'll strip the brush. And so you really want to have it conditioned, but at the same time sanitize it, especially nowadays with everything that's going on in the world. You need something to sanitize it and disinfect it. So I find that the Beauty Blender cleanser is really good. Okay. I love that one, and it really does break everything down. But there's so many other ones on the market nowadays. Before, there didn't used to be a lot, but now there is. So with mine, I've always stuck to that because that's what has worked so well for me, and I don't feel the need, but I see it everywhere. Walmart has different brushes brush cleansers, and Real Techniques even has one. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I did try that one and I didn't like it as much as the Beauty Blender one.
Okay, so let me ask you, because I do have it's because I'm ghetto and I use Head and Shoulders, but I could never get the foundation brushes to get super, super clean. Like, you know how sometimes they'll have like the white tip synthetic at the top, and that's like a good indicator whether it's super clean or not. Almost all the time, I always find like residual foundation in the brush bristles. So does this one get everything out? Okay.
Like really well. Like you just see it kind of melting off of it. Even if a brush looks clean and then you use that, it'll just like, whoa, all of it. But another thing, like I've only had this happen once, but I think it's because I left it. I didn't wash it right away. It took like 3 or 4 days before I went in. So even when I did it with the Beauty Blender cleanser, it still wasn't coming off enough. But the Cinema Secrets brush cleanser, that took it out.
I
With
love, okay, yes. I've tried Cinema Secrets one time for a freelance. Okay, for any makeup artists who are freelancers out there, Cinema Secrets is the best.
That's the best.
The
Hands
best.
down, out of all the ones that I've tried in 10 years.
They are the best.
That one is just like,
they're creme de la creme. We're not worthy. We are not worthy. It's that
one
good.
is amazing.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm so glad. Just a couple of years ago, Sephora started carrying it, because before I could only get it from
online.
Online, Nigel's Beauty Emporium, and that was from California. Mm-hmm. It would have to come from California for me to get it. So finally, when Sephora started, I was like, yes, finally they have it. And so I started ordering it from there. And usually I order only whenever I have like a sale or something, like a coupon sale with Sephora.
Yeah.
With VIB stuff.
So I'm gonna have to go get me a mat tomorrow, some proper brush cleanser. I think Ulta. So I only shop at Ulta. So do they have
it over? So they're the best now.
Mm-hmm.
We talk, girl, with all the sales they be having.
Yes. Oh, girl. And then I'm gonna go to my mailbox after this podcast and search for my coupons. Mm-hmm. Get my coupons, girl. So does Beauty Blender, they have their stuff at Ulta?
Yeah, well, there's a funny thing about that. I've noticed that for a while they didn't. I don't know what happened as far as, like, I guess, corporate wise. And then all of a sudden I started seeing them come back. But there was like a couple of months and I was like, why don't y'all have Beauty Blender? And one of the employees was like, I don't know. We haven't had them in a long time. I know there's an issue. So I was like, well, that's weird.
Yeah.
So, but now I have seen them again, like in their beauty to go spots. Mm-hmm. So they should have the cleanser there. But this last time when I ordered it directly from Beauty Blender, because they were having a sale where if you got, it was like half off the full size cleanser. And then you would get like 2 original size Beauty Blenders for like $40. So, and then, one Beauty Blender is $20. So you get 2 and then you get the full size. So I would say maybe look at Beauty Blender first. Because they have some pretty awesome deals sometimes like that. And I stocked up that time. I stocked up. I was like, well, I'll get some Beauty Blenders at the same time. Okay, let's go. So
I'm gonna have to go search for that. Well, I'll search for it tomorrow. I have a list now. Okay, so I'm writing down, don't be ghetto. Don't be ghetto. Real Beauty Blender shampoo. Mm-hmm. And then I need a mat because I'm looking at my brushes. I'm like, ooh, they're looking real ghetto right now, and I need to clean them. But I'm dreading it because, and maybe, that's a good thing that, I would need to go get a mat because I dread like pruning up my hand and like getting them all clean through my hand and all that. Mm-hmm. Look, I'm old school.
And that's how it used to be though. That's how I was old school. By the time I was done, all my brushes, my hand would be like
pruned.
But that's so true. That's so true. I remember back in the day, early years, I would wash all the brushes like that and my hand would be all nasty. So, no.
Okay.
Good old days.
So I just want to ask, do you like my nails? Because
yes, ma'am.
Because I had to like get used to them for like a few hours. I was like,
No, I love them.
Yeah?
I love them.
Okay.
I love the graphicness of them.
Yeah.
That's in a word.
Black and white is like my favorite thing in the world.
I love it.
So I was like,
so much. You're inspiring me to do my nails right now. So after this podcast, that's what I'm doing. Because I do gel nails, which that has been amazing for me. But during the whole pandemic, I'm like, okay, I can't go get my nails done. So let me just order all this stuff. Yeah. And so like that little section over there is all nail care. So I'm about to get this looking a lot better than what it is right now.
Nice. I love it. Dude, I have like a lot of things to do now. I have to correct my beauty life right now. I have to rectify a few
Like
things
I
in
need
my
to get it
routines.
together.
I need to do, yeah, my skincare, up my skincare, up my cleansing techniques.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm surprised though with that. I just can't believe that you were doing it like that for so long. And because a
Oh.
lot of people do experience, issues with their skin. Because sometimes, I'm sorry, I'm going to go into a story time of retail, like one of my retail clients.
Uh-oh.
So when I can't remember if it was when I was with Sephora or Ulta. No, it was Sephora. Because I remember it was the beauty station, the beauty studio. And a client came up to me and she's like, I need some help. And I'm like, yes, of course. I'm like, what can I help you with? What are you looking for? And she's like, do you see this on my face? And I'm like, well, what do you mean? And she's like, well, I've been breaking out a lot and I have like so much like texture on my skin. She's like, I never really used to have that problem, but now I do. I don't know if it's, because of age. I just started wearing more makeup now. And I'm like, well, no, it shouldn't be of age, but I mean, maybe it's the product, maybe, it could be the application. She's like, what do you mean the application? And I was like, well, your brushes too. I mean, if you're not washing them, I'm like, have you ever washed your brushes? And she looked at me crazy. And
No.
she's like, you wash them? And then I was like, yeah. And so I was just like, and she's like, well, I have my makeup right here.
Stop. Did she take out her brush? No, Prima. No.
I still have nightmares from there.
No.
Tell me why she took out her
brush
makeup bag. And then she had her brushes in there too.
No.
And then she's like, yeah, like this one. I was like,
was it like this? Like my hands all sprawled out. Was it like this?
Like that? And then full of makeup.
Stop.
And I'm like,
oh my
I was like, oh my God.
There's a bacterial infection somewhere in there.
Yes. I was like, I was like, how long have you had this? And she's like, oh, like that's a new brush. Like I've had it for like a year.
Girl, stop. That's a year's worth of skin cells, old skin.
Well, sometimes I just like kind of, put it on a towel and just kind of,
girl,
like
stop.
I was like, ma'am, I was like, I wanted to help her out so bad so that I can show her and teach her, like that teacher in me. I'm like, the teacher in me was like, well, let me show you.
Yeah.
You can buy products to clean it, which you can't try to revive this brush. Maybe we can save it. I'm like, but I don't know. But I'm going to show you how to clean it. So girl, I went to go give me some gloves. And I was like putting, using our brush cleanser to clean it. And I was like, you see, this is how you do it when you want to spot clean, but you should always deep clean at least once every 3 weeks if you're just using the same like brush, And she was like mind blowing. She's like, what? How come no one ever told me this? And I was just like, well, I mean, that's probably why you're also breaking out and you're noticing that you have all this texture and bumps in your skin. It's because it's like a bacterial thing. Because you've never washed these brushes. And so I was like, cleaning them for her. She was so thankful. She's like, oh my God, I learned so much. And she took everything. She bought everything. She was like, okay, I need it all. She's like, even throw in some new brushes because, I want to take care of this. So we got her all hooked up with all her stuff. But if there was a camera to show my face when she showed me that brush, I was like, man. But that brush was like this. And then with all the makeup on it. I was like, ma'am, I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, but
my gosh. I can only imagine like the bristles all caked together. Ooh, girl, at least look, hey, I'm ghetto with my cleansing, but at least I do the cleansing.
They're clean.
You know
at least, yes, no, exactly. So, but no, that's why it's so important. I'm like, you got to clean them. I mean, I always spot clean mine, like even not like this one I used the other day, and so it's spot cleaned from the Cinema Secrets. That's the bomb one.
Dude,
so,
I love that one.
But yeah, I can't. I like right now that I probably have some brushes from the ones I use right now. They're right there. But I'm gonna spot clean them afterward. But
I need that liquid blush. I just keep, sorry, I know that's like a quick subject change, but your liquid blush is just,
Thank you.
Do you also contour with the liquid blush too, or do you just do the liquid blush?
Oh, I did. Today I did a real quick contour with the Maybelline stick. Where is this at? Let me go get it for you.
Oh, is it a stick foundation?
I love the Huda. My favorite, my high-end favorite is the Huda Tantour. Because it's just the perfect shade of ashiness, but not too warm, if that makes sense, so that it mimics more of that shadow.
Yeah.
But today I used the Maybelline. These are so good for contouring. This one is in the shade Toffee, but it's from the Fit.
Stop, girl, stop. Wait a minute. Stop it. Wait.
I love this stuff. This stuff is amazing. So it's super quick and it blends out like a dream. So I love this. This is amazing.
I just had to, because this is probably, okay, guys, drugstore hack. These Maybelline sticks are the best. These Maybelline sticks are the best. This is not planned, by the way. Me and my prima.
That is so funny.
Me and my prima did not talk about this beforehand. These Maybelline sticks are the best. Coconut and toffee are like the intermix.
Coconut.
Yeah.
I had finished a whole coconut and then I couldn't find it. So I was like, you know what? Toffee's kind of close. Let me go and, grab the toffee.
I love toffee.
These are amazing for contouring.
Amazing.
It's super fast.
Amazing. You know what I love to do, Prima? I love to take the toffee is like the best color ever. The best
for
color
light,
ever.
medium, and even a little tan.
For olives like me.
Yes.
Toffee is great because it is, like you said, it's like that, there we go. It's like that perfect neutral. It's not too orange. It's not too, yellow. It is that perfect in between color. And you literally bloop, bloop. And then you take that little brush, the way my prima has the Real Techniques, angle
exactly
one. You can just boop, 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 boop. So I do that. And then sometimes if I feel like I want a little bit more tan or a little bit more contour, what I do is so coconut, I will say, is very, very strong. You don't need a lot of it. So you probably need like a little like bump right here and right here, and then just blend it in with the brush because it's very pigmented and you don't need a lot of it. But I'll take toffee and coconut sometimes and use them together.
There.
Oh, I'm so glad you brought that up.
That's the best, right?
Yes. I love it.
The formula too. It's not, because a lot of sticks are usually very like cakey and like hard.
No, it's not none of that.
So I was, and this came out a long time ago, and it's still I've
popping
for years, so it's still amazing.
It's popping.
Fit me,
but
Shine Rebalance Foundation, girl.
Okay, so I'll say this: these are great. I haven't even looked at all the other shades. I always like horse blinder in on the toffee, but I think coconut is the darkest one that they have.
I think so too.
So coconut is good for probably if you're light skinned like us, like olive tone or lighter. You just need a little bit of coconut. For toffee, you can do a little bit more and get a little bit more crafty.
Yeah.
But for those skin tones that are probably tan, like natural, you're naturally tan, coconut is probably a good one for you too. So anyway, I'm glad you brought that up because this is I have not strayed away from toffee and coconut, but really it's toffee.
For years, I've used that one. It's
love
so
toffee.
Awesome.
Yes. Yeah. But I just, I hope that they don't discontinue it. If anything, they need to come out with like a full stick for just toffee for bronzing or something.
Yes. Well, they did. You know what? I saw yesterday, one of my favorite Instagrammers, and she's actually here in Houston. She had the Fit Me, but it was in a pouch, foundation. I was like, is that new? I mean, are they starting to change their packaging instead of doing them in the glass? Because like the original Fit Me foundations, not in this format, but you know, the liquids, they have them in that glass container, and I saw her using it in like in a pouch form. You know, kind of how like those
Interesting.
apple sauces in a pouch.
Yeah. I know exactly what
It
you
was
mean.
the foundation. I was like, that's
Hmm.
new. I wonder if it's, you know, the same Fit Me, or they just decided to change the packaging
Maybe it's
to
more
save more money
eco-friendly
on
or
it,
something.
or more eco-friendly. But I mean, shoot, you can't beat the $5. I think it's a 5.90 something or $6 for the foundation.
Yeah, no, you can't beat it. I
Can't beat
love, girl. I can talk all day about toffee. It's like my most favorite. It
favorite.
is. It's my most favorite
Yes.
contour. It glides on. If you just have like the slightest cheapy like foundation brush, you could just like blend it right through, and it just graduates into your foundation really
Yes.
beautifully and seamlessly. Girl, they need to give me commission.
Right? I know.
Yes, Maybelline needs to give me commission because I can talk about toffee all day. I love that one. So
Yes.
glad you brought it up.
Amazing. That right there is, we probably should do a whole thing dedicated to the best drugstore
Ooh.
things, the best drugstore products that are worth our money and that have just been here for a
Yes,
long
girl.
time. Because I know, like right now, we're in that culture that we're always like new things. I know, especially me too. Like the new thing. What is a new thing? What is that? You know, how does it work? But
Yeah.
these things, I mean, I always go back to it. Like I have that Tantour by Huda, which is, you know, really good, but I'm always going back to that toffee one because it's just so good.
So good.
So,
Oh,
yes, girl.
but like, that the Milani primer that I talked to you guys last week
Yeah.
about. I love that primer. I hope Milani does not discontinue that primer because that's what I'm going to use for the rest of my life. I promise.
For the rest of your
I think so.
Oh my gosh, girl. Now I'm going to have to go try that one.
Oh, it's so good. When you feel that, like, as soon as it exits the tube, it's like this silica, smooth, blurring, like super. You can even put it on super thin and you can still feel the effectiveness of it. It's such a good primer. I love it. And it works with all like textures of or finishes of your foundation, like whether it's matte or satin or dewy. It works with all of them. So go try it out.
You make me want to try that one out.
You need to go get.
Although I've been loving the one I've been trying out, which is the one by Soul Touch or something. It's so weird. That one I've been loving too, and it's like just how you describe that silicone dimethicone type of feel, where it's just like all the pores are melted away.
Yeah.
It's the No Pore Blum Primer by Touch and Soul.
Mm-hmm.
This thing right here is amazing too.
Where do you buy that at?
BoxyCharm pop-up shop. This is, you can find this brand at Sephora, but it was in the BoxyCharm one, and I got it for $6 versus the 18 I think that it usually is. So I was like, let me try it.
Can you buy it online, like directly from the product?
I think so. I think that you can.
Okay.
But the only other ones is either BoxyCharm or Sephora. So yeah, okay. I like this. So this is another good one, and I've been loving this one.
And what's the brand again?
It's Touch and Soul.
Touch and Soul. Okay.
Touch and Soul. The No Pore Blum Primer. Pore Problem Primer. Yeah, that one's a good one too.
I have to go try that out too. Okay, so I've got some homework. More skincare, cleansing balm, properly clean my brushes, and just try another primer. Okay, I'm good with that homework.
I love it. I'm going to have to go with you since now I'm on spring break.
I know. Yes, girl. You're going to be like, you need this and this. Look, I'm just going to have my basket, and this is going to be my Prima. You need this one, and you need this one. You need this one. I do, Prima. I need that. Yes, you need that. Boop, boop, boop. You need 3. Okay,
girl,
I'm taking with you on my next trip. All right, fine, you win.
It'll be fun. I promise.
It will. I know. We always have a great time.
Mhm.
Well, we hit over an hour, and we had such a great time. We talked
Yes,
about
I did.
a lot of things from ghetto to rectified, and I'm excited for you guys to also learn with me, with us. So we had a great time. Prima, let's revisit this discussion next week. I'm gonna go on a little rectifying shopping spree tomorrow, and
Yes.
get the things that I need to do to make myself a lady, you know, de-ghetto myself for my habits, So I'm gonna have a little journey to report back on tomorrow. So like I have a little post-it note.
I love it.
So I have a little homework to do. So
Yes.
guys, thank you so much for joining us with Beauty
Yes. Thank you so
Casters.
much.
And hey, if you're out there, I know we don't have we're not really publicized too much yet because we just rebooted, but we are on Instagram. We're on handle at Beautycasters, just like it's spelt. So go find us, go show us some love there. I'm gonna give Prima the access so we can both put content on there, maybe post the latest products, post the latest try-ons, maybe a swatching video, there's possibilities are endless. So go show us some
Mhm.
love there. And what else? Yeah, share this channel with a lot of people. We're brand
Yes.
new, especially on YouTube. So go share this channel with people. And if you're on podcasts and you like the podcast audio form, share that with people too.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Come join the makeup party and the makeup
Yes.
discussion.
Yes. And who knows? We might do a live soon or something. We'll talk
Yes.
about
Oh
it.
my gosh. I was just talking to my friend about that. And she was like, "Are y'all doing lives?" And I was like, "You know what? I think that might be coming soon." I'm like, we
It'll be
talked
fun.
kind of about it. So, but yeah, that would be fun.
It would
That
be.
way we can live interact.
For sure. Well, friends, thank you so much for tuning in, and we will talk to you next week in the next Beautycaster podcast episode. Bye,
Bye.
guys. Have a great week.